Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding Mamwich, changing to Manwich. We got our residue as evidence for this change. And speaking of residue, here's a little more. How about Xander's favorite bangin' sloppy Joe's recipe? Zeta pasta Mamwich original Manwich sloppy Joe mix. So here you've got Mamwich and Manwich right in the same sentence. Look familiar? And then this one's interesting to me. New York Court of Appeals records and briefs. Mamwich, respect to Dr. Roger Duviver 5 CWO. Not sure what that means, but here's a W that's really big, which is interesting because I remember this M being really big as opposed to the W. The mam in Mamwich was really big, the third M. So here's another Mamwich sloppy Joe right here. M-A-M. And here's Birds and Mamwich dinner. The literary world. And this other thing was a giant food flyer. But yeah, Mamwich dinner. So, and by the way, this is page 7. So I've had 7 pages almost completely full of residue, and that's not including the video that we did on just the residue. So, all right. So we got our extractions. We got our extractions to go through all the categories. We found the University of New Mexico. We converted the extractions to numbers, ran them through all the categories, got a little more information. Then we connected the University of New Mexico to Mamwich through our gematria decode, and our theory is that these quantum computers are making some of the changes, leaving a code when they make a calculation. Like Geordie Rose said, dive into a reality and pull back resources, creating an effect in this reality. So we got all the pertinent information for Mamwich and all the pertinent information for the University of New Mexico. And then we use this gematria calculator, the theory being that some of these quantum computers were built by people who used the gematria code and designed these computers to run the gematria code, to use the gematria code itself. And we think these can be connected through the gematria code, and so far they can. All right, we're on Chicago. So you type in Chicago, and you got in the 4 base ciphers, you got 46, 37, 143, and 35. So we brought 46, 77, 143, and 35 down, over. We did that for all of them, for everything. And then, it's important to note, I think, that these bottom numbers are important. So 4 and 6 and 3 and 7 both reduce to 1. These bottom numbers mean something. That's the reduction. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 drops the 0, you got 1. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 drops the 0, you got 1. 1, 4, and 3 is 8. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8. 8 comes down, and 3 plus 5 is 8. So we could be making a lot more connections this way. but we don't to avoid coincidence theories. We just use these. Same numbers, different order. 446, 64, 406, because the 0 doesn't count. 604, 460, and 640 for everything. And we could also be using all the ciphers. There are 36 ciphers, but we only use 4 ciphers, and we only use the top numbers. Same numbers, different order. All right, so we're not making all the connections we could here. All right, so now we're going to get into this. We're on 990, 900. It's 9, basically. MN, your direct extractions from Manwich are 9 and 9. NM, as in New Mexico, which we found in Manwich, those are also your extractions in reverse, is 9 and 9. Armacost, as in Andrew Armacost, who's the head of North Dakota University, which we found in REM Losing My Religion, is 90. ND is in North Dakota, which we found in REM Losing My Religion, North Dakota University, located in Grand Forks, North Dakota, ND. 9 and 9. Zhu, as in Zhu Yi, as in the teacher of optical quantum mechanics, I believe, and something else that deals with quantum, at the University of Virginia, which we found in Soft and Dry, is 9, 9, and 9. 9 in 3 of the 4 ciphers. Suresh, as in Subra Suresh, as in the head of Nanyang Technological University, which we found in Guns N' Roses Better, located in Singapore, China. Guns N' Roses Better, Chinese Democracy is the album. Suresh from Guns N' Roses Better is 90. Chemical Warfare, which we found in Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, is 90. FL, Florida, is in Willa Thorson, Miami University, located in Miami, Florida, which we found in Metallica Fade to Black, is 9 and 9 in 2 ciphers. YSID, SSD, your extractions from Spin Doctors 2 Princes, is 90. So here in 9, 90, and 900, you have Manwich connected to REM Losing My Religion, connected to Soft and Dry, connected to Guns N' Roses Better, connected to Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, connected to Metallica Fade to Black, connected to Spin Doctors 2 Princes, just in basically 9. All right, moving on. This one's a kind of a bigger one. You got here in 13, 31, 103, 301, 130, and 310. Same numbers, different order. It all reduces to 4. But I digress. You got Garnett, who is the president of the University of New Mexico, which we found in Manwich, is 31. Said enough, you could put in, or said enough, as in said enough changed to set it up. From REM Losing My Religion, it's one set of your changes, is 103. University of North Dakota, which we found in REM Losing My Religion, is 310. Losing, as in Losing My Religion, from REM Losing My Religion, is 31. REM Losing My Religion from REM Losing My Religion is 103. CGU, Claremont Graduate University. CGU, which we found in the Big Lebowski, is 31 and 13. Len Jessup, who is the head of Claremont Graduate University, which we found in the Big Lebowski, is 31. Car alarm, as in the missing car alarm when Walter smashes the car. It ends up being the wrong car. The car alarm no longer goes off. Car alarm, which we found in the Big Lebowski there, is 31. MA, one set of extractions from Sherwin-Williams is 13. WI, your other extractions from Sherwin-Williams is 13. We'll have to look into that, but these are definitely from Sherwin-Williams. Zhu Yi UV, which we found in Soft and Dry. This is Zhu Yi, University of Virginia. Zhu Yi teaches quantum stuff there. Zhu Yi UV from Soft and Dry is 31. N, one of your extractions from Guns N' Roses Better, is 13. He, H-E, which is one of your changes from the Who Pinball Wizard. He plays, change to plays. Is 13 and 31. DRI is in Desert Research Institute, which we found in Star Wars, is 31. Star is in Star Wars from Star Wars, is 13. Luke, one of your changes from Star Wars, Luke changed to no, but Luke is 13. Script, which Star Wars there was a script change. Also in the Big Lebowski, there was a script change from our control. I have Star Wars here, but this should be in the control. Is 31. Joan is in Joan Jett and the Blackhearts from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, is 13. College is in South Texas College, which we found in Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, is 130 and 31. Two Will AREO. Two Willa, read eyes only, REO. Your extractions from Metallica Fade to Black is 130. Metallica, as in Metallica Fade to Black from Metallica Fade to Black, is 31. OH, Ohio, which we found in Stovetop and Spin Doctors Two Princes. Spin Doctors Two Princes, you got Yellow Springs Instruments located in Yellow Springs, Ohio, I believe. And Stovetop, I believe Stofers is located in Cleveland, Ohio, is 31. Whoops, 31. Well, we'll get it. Whatever. It's 31. Lyric from our control group, is in some of these are lyrics that changed, is 31. Donate, as in Perry Stone Ministries donation site. Give the money to your stone, lettuce to Perry Stone Ministries donation site, which we found in Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, 103 and 31. And that was translations, by the way. Give the money to your stone. All right. And Doctors is in Spin Doctors from Spin Doctors Two Princes, is 31. And 2 is in Two Princes from Spin Doctors Two Princes, is 13. So here in 13, 31, 103, 301, 130, and 310, same numbers, different order. You have Manwich connected to REM Losing My Religion, connected to the Big Lebowski, connected to Sherwin-Williams, MA from Sherman, and WI from Sherwin. That's what those are. Connected to Sherwin-Williams, connected to Soft and Dry, connected to Guns N' Roses Better, connected to the Who Pinball Wizard, connected to Star Wars, connected to Script, connected to Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, connected to Metallica Fade to Black, connected to Spin Doctors Two Princes and Stovetop, connected to Lyric, from the control group, connected to Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, connected to, well, we already said Spin Doctors, Two Princes. So that's quite a few connections just in that number. 31, 13, basically. Whew. All right. So that's going to get through this one. I think I could probably going to have one or two more of these to go. And then we will do simple binary code. And then we will get back to the South America 1,500-mile move. Now, Danny mentioned he thinks it moved an additional 200 to 350 miles on us since we were doing this other decode. I really, truly don't think that that's going to affect our decode now. I think if it moved again, you're probably dealing with a whole separate change because it initially moved 1,500 miles. I confirmed that. So if it moved an additional 200 to 350 miles, that will be another decode on South America. But 200 or 350 or whatever miles instead of 1,500 miles. That'd be a whole other decode, probably a whole other set of stuff in there. So, all right. Well, that's going to be it for this one. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.